ESPN was doing this thing of they're doing like these ratings of each NFL team and their each position they're the best at. And Tampa Bay actually got best overall roster. They have Tom Brady, Mike Evans, and Devin White. I think I agree with this because they're good at both sides of the ball, offense and defense. So I think they're probably have the best offensive roster and defensive roster. I think is probably the best way to say it because their offense, I think, is probably better than their defenses just because they have Tom Brady and they have a lot of weapons at the receiver position. Do you guys think this is the best overall roster or no? According to ESPN, Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the best wide receivers, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin. Which I agree, I think they do have the best receivers in the NFL. I don't think there's any other team that has better receivers than they do. I was looking at some other lists about this, and they were saying some of them had the Cowboys at number 2 and then the Chiefs, so some people would say the Chiefs or maybe the Cowboys, but I think Tampa Bay has the best receiving core. I agree with what they say about this too as well. Best running backs, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. I think that this is probably the right thing. I think they probably the best running backs in the NFL. I don't really know who else you could put there. Maybe Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they're already on here for like 2 other times, so I don't really see them getting another one. And I think the Browns could maybe go to the AFC Championship this year. This could be their year, but I don't really know if they could beat the Chiefs, or I wonder how the playoffs will work out this year. Do you think the Browns have a chance to go to the Super Bowl or the AFC Championship, or do you think it's just going to not be as good a year as it was last year? Here's the best cornerbacks. Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Peters, Jimmy Smith, and Tavon Young. This is for the Baltimore Ravens. They have the best cornerbacks in the NFL, which they've always really been good at defense most of their years. Their offense wasn't really as good, especially when Joe Flacco won their Super Bowl was mainly because of the defense. And I think the main problem for the Ravens on their team is probably the receiving core. I think if they improved their receivers and got better receivers, I think Rashad Bateman's going to be a good addition, but I think that they probably still need a couple more receivers. I think that's been the main problem of why they haven't been winning the AFC, really. And do you guys think that they can make it far in the playoffs this year? The best quarterback in the NFL is Patrick Mahomes, which I agree with this. I think he is the best quarterback in the NFL. I don't really think you could put anyone else on here. Maybe Aaron Rodgers. Some people would say Aaron Rodgers over him. I think it's Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion.